right, welcome everyone. My name is Paula Phillips, also known as Journal Artista, and it is Friday over on the Journal Artista channel. I am live with a live live chat audience who I am sometimes talking to. Just do a quick business here. All right. Don't know what I'm going to do today. Shocker. What to do when there's so much. Got this box. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Lindsay. Or good afternoon for yourself. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let us see. I guess I can clean off my table a little bit. Guess I should have done iCAD. Somebody said the other day if I forget how, like somebody was, I forget who I was watching, what stream, and they were asking how far behind are you in iCAD, and I didn't say anything, but I wanted to comment 10 years. Oh, I'm just not good at the keeping up with the prompts like that. All right. So yesterday I did clean. I watched us after I got off here. I watched Jamie, and I cleaned off three shelves on my rack on the over there. So I got out my die cutter, I cleaned it off. All the dies are clean, everything's over there is clean. I found some paper that I've been treasuring for 20 years. Hey, Galena, if it works perfectly fine, why replace it? What do we? What did I say I was replacing? Oh my gosh, I've only drank like maybe half a cup of coffee today. Maybe those shelves on the dark side of my room. Maybe the shelf. I was like, they're just dusty. I didn't see any activity over there. Nothing exciting. Just a whole bunch of dust. Lots of dust. A lot of my papers in like 90 something percent of my papers in plastic containers. Let me tell you, I can't believe, man, I have a lot of those plastic Iris 12 by 12 containers. I didn't realize how many I actually have, but I guess, they were like $4 at Michael's or whatever, so I just get a couple every time. But I found some paper I've been treasuring, all that good stuff. Found this box that has, I don't know, random stuff in it. Oh, something, a piece of something from Baltimore, from Maryland. You don't keep up with products in an iPad. Oh, yeah. Don't remind me of my Apple. I am like limping with my new computer. Like it's an overwhelming. It's a huge change from what I've been used to for the last 20 years. So, like, why does it have to even scroll the wrong way? Why the wrong way is not the right. Anyways, what do we got in here? These tabs forever. Some pockets. Some must be collage goodies. Some cards. So I found a lot of little things like this. Like, I have a random box. Well, it's a Lush box. But for some reason, I have a random box with a whole bunch of random things. Some of these were racks, like these were from Ange. Or did I buy them? Not buy them, but they're not new. Or there's no money on them. What am I trying to say? I just love the Muppets. Some tags in here. I actually kind of need the tags, so I'll keep some of them out. Oh, there's something on some of these tags. Some crusty bits on some of these. I might keep them for journal inclusions. And you never know what you're going to find around here. Some tiny tags. More tiny tags. This says August 18th. Oh, that's a tag. Take from the swap. Anyway, little random things in this bad boy. I have so many things like this with random stuff. I don't know. Oh, I think Dee Dee gave me this. I'm pretty sure. The P ribbon. Somebody gave me Dee Dee or Ange. Random cards. Like, how do you guys suggest? Like, I probably have. What do you guys like? Say I have this. I have another random thing. Just looking right now, I have. Watch. Just look at this first. Especially when I was cleaning yesterday, I got this random stuff. I have this box of random stuff. Well, I found some other things and papers, and oh my goodness, it's not a box. That's a basket. And then there's this one. It's an old Mary Engelbreit stamps. I don't know if those ones are. And I found some. Good morning, Terry. Welcome from Indiana. Awesome. DMD design. So back when altered books were popular, early 2000s, you could buy at Michael's all these collage. Is there? Yeah, look, these collage papers. Who remembers this? Paper Reflections. I thought it was DMD, or maybe it was called DMD on the back. Yeah. This one was the Heritage Collection. Let me tell you, my friends, it's definitely Heritage now. It's a few years old. And this isn't real ephemera. When they say this is faux ephemera, this is really faux. Like, this is just printed stuff. Some instant relatives. So I found a whole box of these, my friends. The whole box. Good morning, Therese. It is multiplying, this random stuff. Well, this I can put. I do have this box. This is how old it is. So these are all the DMD stuff. Because I kept it together. And they also came with like cardstock, scraps. I mean, it all depended on each one. Eclectic. So like look at this. I've literally treasured this stuff well before I art journaled. Like, man, let's put this in here. Random sheet of paper. I should challenge myself to use some of this stuffage. Good morning, Jane. Hi, Anne. Good morning. Good afternoon to you. So, actually, I think I can show you. Where is my phone? I threw out some stuff yesterday, but mostly it was just clean off the shelf, dusted it all off, vacuumed it all. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let's see. Kinda, maybe. So down here, I gotta look at my own picture for a moment. Oh yeah. So I've got paper down there with my die cutters on top of that box, and they're organized. So it doesn't look organized, but I promise it is. 3 shelves. There's more space. It's just dark. You can't see over there. But that's the wall that's towards the outside. So I've got to make sure that everything I put up against that wall is in a container of some type. But I spent a good, couple hours doing that yesterday. And like I said, Red Robin, yum. We don't have Red Robin in Canada. I've got ATCs. I wonder if that's from, if these ATCs were from that one. I always remember it was Linda White Holloway's favorite stream. Random ATCs, random lettering. Like these are those letters. What is this? That can go in there. Coffee break. Coffee always makes you feel happy. You can be in a world of good taste when you bite it once. Sometimes the translations are like, well, they're funny, but they're kind of poetic. Coffee break. Coffee always makes you feel happy. You can be in the world of good taste. Capital. When you bite it once. You're going to bite your coffee once. So that was, Therese, that picture I just showed you was the dark side. Well, halfway. That's the border of the dark side. that part of the table, like that's right where my desk is. So that's where so you see my coffee here? You see my coffee here? Right there is the 8-inch gap where I walk from my side to the dark side of the room. So the dark side's right there. So that's like the gateway. The gateway to the dark side. So and now today, a little after this, so I'm not going to the hospital today. I decided I'm going to go on Monday instead. He gave me enough medication, and just the directions were to just come back before the medication runs out. But I've been taking notes every day, obviously, how it's making me feel and whatever. Yesterday wasn't too bad of a day. Actually, it was a pretty good day. Comparative, I haven't felt any physical symptoms of anxiety, or maybe a little, but not like the same physical symptoms I was feeling the last couple of weeks, where it's hard to explain. Like anxiety is just not all, for me anyways, not just on my mind. I get physical body symptoms, not just like feeling sick, but like I get these like tingles. It's hard to explain. So anyways, that's good. But I just want a couple more days. So whether I go on Sunday or Monday, but I want a couple more days to really take notes about how this is affecting me before I go back and say, yeah, this is, or what, you know what I mean? I think I need those extra couple days on this higher dose to before I go back and talk to him. So I'm not going to go today. So today I am going to clean up a little bit. Like my goal was only to do 30 minutes cleaning yesterday. And, I watched Jamie. I was probably in here for an hour and 30 minutes. Once I started to get going. So that's that. So today I'm going to, on the other side of my table, there's a whole bunch of junk, right? You saw boxes, whatever, that's on the floor. I need to clean the floor over there next today. Well, exactly. I just need a few more days, like a few more notes. I've only been on the higher dose since what? Tuesday night, I think. Was it Tuesday night? So anyways, that's what's going on. That's why I'm here. Maybe we should use some of the, I have treasured these. Like these, me and my big ideas, scrappy chic ones. I have treasured these since a very long time. Thank goodness it doesn't say how many years I've treasured these pizza ephemeras, but a few. Let's just say it's a few. What else do we got in here? These I should probably keep out. I like to use these like They're just your, dollar store type thing. Like you see, random stuff. I have so much random stuff. Like, why do I have an old Making Memories rubber? These rub-ons had bling. This was on clearance. I don't know. Oh, look at this treasured film strip from, oh, man, Pebbles Inc. A long time. Yeah, this was definitely from that one stream. Oh, and it was from that book, which is holding up my camera now, so I can't remember what it was called. Those are old, my friends. So this box, where I got random. Oh man, look. Oh, these are roller-bound. What, like? Wait, hold the fort. These bad boys. I don't even remember where I got them. Will these fit the other? I've got to check. They don't look exactly like the Happy Planner things. Discs Meduse. Kaleidoscope. Thank you, Jane. That was the book called Kaleidoscope. Suzanne, I think it was by Suzanne. No, this is totally not. I don't know what these were for, but definitely not this ring-bound system. But they're sure cool. Whatever transparencies they were. So I don't know. I have another. Why do I have the hiccups? Excuse me. So I have one of the Iris, or not reflections or whatever. Whoever's making them these days. One of these 12x12 containers of more, maybe one or two more of like this random stuff. I don't know what to do with the random stuff. I mean, I have the coolest stuff. You'll always find your way. Oh boy, creative ideas. These are those tin things from oh, Rats. Can't even remember the company name. Anyways, what are these? There's more tin things. Artsy lady. She makes beautiful things. I made this just for you. These are metal. And these are dates. Oh my goodness. Well, these ones. This makes me laugh. These ones can go in with the DMD stuff for now. And I think I should just, I don't know why this box is separate. So I'm just going to dump whatever is in here. Then I can get rid of this box. Recycle that. So I just have stuff everywhere. Random stuff. Like this, I think that's the tissue that Starbucks used to use when you bought something, right? I'm pretty sure that that's what that is. So I haven't done any, I thought today I haven't done any like work in here either. In the past couple days, I've been, I left my other journal. I left my other journal in the living room. I did the frottage. All right, let's see if I can find the one piece. That's what we were going to work on this page over here with these little pieces. Now that I see it, it's too thick. So that's the question of the day. can answer in chat. If you're watching the recording, comment below. What do you do with all those little bits and bobs? I don't mean like real collage, like the bigger collage stuff. I guess bits and bobs you can put in there too. Like the bigger collage stuff, definitely I really like, and I think I'm gonna continue on. I really like the Dee Dee's Alphabetica, Dee Dee Willingham here on YouTube. Her Alphabetica project from quite a few years ago. I still love it. So what I'm going to continue. I think that's the best way for me to file and kind of organize my collage stuff, right? Like say magazine, bigger stuff. But I have so much of those little things. Melody Ross, thank you, Tracy. Tracy's always that has my back, reminding me of what some of these names are. Maybe we should just Debbie Epps had me thinking about putting napkins in here. Maybe I'll glue on a napkin. But I could collage with it all. Maybe not on one page. That's why I probably have too much stuff. Like, look at this, my friends. Look what I found yesterday. What am I going to do with this? Random pens. A lot. Some of them are just like older regular pens. Those aren't even my good ones. I think I should just like, I don't know. What do you do when you have too much stuff, really? Let's get a napkin. But I was thinking, because, I was talking about the Alphabetica. So Dee Dee's Alphabetica, when she first saw it, that was, I was still in Burlington. So we're talking 6-7 years ago, a long time ago. And the first thing was that she covered a box so that you could put your file folders in. Well, my room's still damp. So that box I decorated a long time ago, but I'm going to get rid of that box. I have some of those like plastic file boxes. So I got one out of my bedroom yesterday that has, like, I'm telling you, my friends, Stampin' Up paper, Stampin' Up cardstock from when I was a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and that was in the early 2000s. So like before I met Simon in 2005, it was before then. So I took all the paper out of, or I'm taking all the paper out of that. I'm gonna jelly plate on it or use it for whatever, and I'll put my Alphabetica in the plastic because my room, I'm just so worried now that my paper is getting damp, right, or any of that. So like I said, luckily 90-something% of everything I own are in boxes or plastic bins or something. So I just got to transfer that from the box to the plastic one so I can. But I love it. I love the file folder idea. I've said it a million times. You've heard me say it more than once just in the past month about Alphabetica. But there's just something about it that calls me, and that I like. I like the way of that sorting. So, and then thinking about Kathy Arbor and her file folders that she's doing every month, it'll be kind of fun. So I can add monthly file folders in with my Alphabetica that has all these other categories that Dee Dee inspired us to do. So I want, again, I know I said this a month ago when I was talking about Alphabetica, but like I said, it's one thing that's always kind of called not the right word. I think it just makes the most sense from my brain, and I love to look at it. But the little bits is what's up. So, because those little tiny things can like really get lost easy. Like these are some old Oprah magazine. I don't even know why. March 2014. Maybe I cut some of these out to try to like. Is that Brad Pitt? So I have I'm going to use Dee Dee's Alphabetica, that solution for, bigger pieces of collage, but those tiny little thingy-me-doos, I don't know what to do with them anywhere. Oh, Therese, yes. Dampness and mold. Like I didn't, so when I was cleaning that shelf yesterday, I didn't see anything, but again, luckily everything that was on the shelf, Well, you guys didn't see. Everything was in boxes or bins or whatever. So I just had to take my wipes and wipe everything off. An Alphabetica needs a whole file cabinet. Maybe you could work up to it. Like, yeah. But I really like that idea. I haven't decorated it, and I even kept this one out, the green one. That I still haven't done. But I do like that. And the more I think about it, and there are, I have filed some of this stuff like this away already. But that's what I'm gonna do there. Now, I was going to look for a napkin of some kind. I need a new bin for this, for that collage stuff. Little stuff everywhere. Alright, I'm just gonna take out this stack of napkins I have here. All my napkins are still on the dark side of the room. These are all just maybe Jane Davenport, maybe won't quite go on this particular page. Maybe not. I did, oh, I must admit, I should say I'm proud of myself, but I was. For me, so anyways, last night I worked on our membership project for Member Monday. I spent about, oh my, maybe 4 hours on it. I'm so excited. I'm just going to take out one. I'll probably have some stuff. I'll have the sample ready to show on Saturday night. Let's see if I can find a Q-tip. Not sure where this napkin came from. Ange might have gave it to me. I just wet my Q-tip a little bit. I don't want the bamboo edges. So hopefully everybody's having a good Friday. Oh, you know what else I should show you? Talking about coffee and staining stuff. So I have, when I was in Burlington, who remembers? So I had a dictionary, I had all this stuff, right? And I thought that I was going to, I didn't think. I decided one day that I was going to get coffee and dye this whole book and all this stuff. So check this out. I've got this paper. I even coffee stained like. So I did this in Burlington. But the problem is, because I put the grinds in everywhere, there's like grinds everywhere. So some of it's stained. Like if it looks old, the oldness is the coffee. Good morning, Eileen. Sorry for the pulsation. So I did, some of it's not too, but look. There's literally coffee, like 6-year-old coffee. So we have some vintage stained papers. Oh, look at this. Oh, I missed the Caribou coffee. This is from 06. My coffee stained. It didn't go so well. Anyways, I need to go out into the backyard with this and shake out all the grinds. The leftover grinds. Paper towel. Watercolor paper. They're antique coffee grinds, Eileen. So, you what else I found yesterday? Oh, my dies are heavy. Oh, and I found me a little bit later on. I found these old rubbing plates, the Sizzix texture plates that I can use with my frottage. That's a chin. So I found this as well. In this box, it's an old KI Memories tin from when they were selling. But look at the treasures in here. Oh, sweet love, the oldest of old Making Memories metal sheets. Are these sticky, I wonder? 2 5x7 copper sheets. Alright. Anyway, then we have some old, look at scrapyard wire and mesh. More wire and mesh. Magic Scraps Virtual Metal. See, I got 3 clear archival sheets. Virtual metal. Engravable. This one is adhesive backed. This stuff is vintage, my friends. So look at this. I have treasured this paper for a very long time, which is everything in my art room. But this K & Company leather paper, fake leather paper. But K & Company came out with leather paper way back, like in 2003 or 4 or something like this. I have a little bit treasured. Cork paper, like look, got a mesh. Made in Bourbonnais, Illinois. Bourbonnais. Look at this scrap metal. Once upon a scribble. All right, so I've got more. Look at this leather paper. It's 12 by 12 fake leather paper. Then I found a real old transparencies, Eileen. Look at these 2K & Companies. Life's Journey Dream Compass printed acetates. I have 2 of those because I thought I liked it so much. Another sheet of that paper. Narratives by Rhonda Jenkins. No, Karen Russell. Creative Imaginations create Karen Russell. I think this might have been Provocraft. I'm just trying to see. So then we have some more. Oh, I love this paper. Ooh, and I had a lighter color of it. Oh, this one got a little bit bent. More Provocraft paper, and then more. I've got more leather paper than I thought. Oh, one treasured embossed leather, faux leather paper. You want me to emboss the metal? Burgundy. Another narratives one. A layovers. 2004, my mind's eye. I can't imagine. I know it's because I was working at a scrapbook store back then, but man, the money I must have spent in 2003 and 2004, like the early 2000s, it sure. Oh yeah, and this one treasured embossed metal thing. So this stuff I've treasured for a while. This is one of my extra special bins, but I'm going to have to use some of this leather paper. It looks like this on the inside. I'm glad I treasured it for this long. 1, 2, 11 sheets. Oh, and I got the hiccups. So all of this was bought for scrapbooking. I mean, so back then it was, we were using this metals on a scrapbook page. This was from the scrapyard. What else did I find? Well, lots and lots of papers. 12 by 12s. Paper stacks I forgot I had. I also found this I have a lot of these type of boxes too. Right? Whether they're the book ones, we all buy them from Michael's or HomeSense or everywhere. Good morning, Carrie Ann. Hi, Lori. How is everybody today? Hi, Anita. Thank you, Carrie Ann. It's making me feel better. Anyways, I love these type of boxes, right? Of course, any of them that have to do with Paris. So I must have had work. I don't must. This is work in processes here. Some whips. I don't even remember how to fold this. Oh, and it had pockets here. Okay, who remembers this? Laurel must have did this. Look, and I put another book in here. Like this is a little guy that I put in here. Okay, got to keep that out. Figure out how to fold that again. And like, man, I worked on this. This is a hanging. Here's some beet gel. Oh my word. Like I worked on these two things along like 8 years ago. Never finished it. Never finished either of them with some molding paste. Is this a card from someone? From Carol B. But I think that's Carol in Oklahoma. Beautiful. Oh, it's definitely Carol in Oklahoma. That I believe that came with the box. What is this? Beautiful hand-drawn card. Who's this from? Oh, Sharon Bennett. Our wonderful friend Sharon. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, I see Instagram. All right. Oh, I remember doing this. This was a page for a mini book back then when we were all doing mini books. And then I made this little guy with the. Didn't do anything after that. Does this open? No, it just looks like that. Oh, I remember this. I wonder where the other ones were. I did these little. I finished one, didn't I? Who remembers this? It's like a little panel. I thought I had like a series of 3. Yeah, I put some washi tape on it. Oh man, where is that stamp? I like this. There's another. If anybody likes cobwebs, this is like molding paste, like modeling paste. That's hard. Oh, here's the other one. I thought I worked on a series of 3. Anyway. Like I said, I was making some type of flat mini book. Would this have been Kathy? Just recutting up. Beep, beep, beep. I'm glad you're here, Anita. Hi, Glenda. I got up early again today. But this mini book is folded. So I must have been watching Arlene or somebody to fold this. So I have another one. Or Laurel or somebody. But I've always loved books that open and flip and pockets and everything. So I must have been watching somebody. It's got tabs. I must have been The only really person I watch is Kathy Order. Like it had to have been from a Kathy Order. Well, I mean, don't get me like, you know, I watched all of them, Arlene and Bona and all of them, but Kathy Order was the I would have, and I know that's probably not her name anymore, right? I think her last name is different. Anyways, Paper Phenomenon. That's how you can find her on YouTube. But look, I have a little embossed. I must have been following a Kathy Order something or other. And I don't remember working on that. Oh, wait, maybe I do remember working on this. Did I do this during a live in Buffalo? My little spider has a glossy accents on him. Why do I think we made this? I made that in Buffalo. So anyways, I've got random works in progress here, but now I've got to figure out how to fold this. It must have been it would have only, I didn't watch too many people. I really, really love Kathy Order's Paper Phenomenon. I really love Kathy Order's folds and books within books and all that fun. So I'm pretty sure it was her. Good morning, Jean. I found lots of foam. I found my foam stamps. I found some Club Scrap Unmounted. You know what else? Like I just have the most randomest, and everything's in boxes. Like, which is a good thing, especially with the dampness in my room. I'm actually quite, I'm glad at all these. So look at what I've got in here. I bought these. So look at that for a shop at Somerset years ago. So I have things like this. Because, you know, that's what we did 20 years ago. We decorated slide mounts. Not just slide mounts, slides. I took a class at Great Impressions in my very early 20s. I was living in Etobicoke. I think I was living alone. So early 2000s on soldering. I don't know where the stuff is. So we actually soldered like collaged in between two literal like glass slide mounts. I still have some glass slides. And then I took a class at Great Impressions, which was a stamp store downtown at that time. We actually used a soldering gun. Oh my gosh, was I scared to death. I'm like, you gotta use that torchy thing? But yeah. But then you could like just decorate your slides and decorate this and put them in there. Oh, I've only been treasuring this for about 20. I'm gonna keep that out and use it. But look, the office line from Autumn Leaves. I have treasured Autumn Leaves, my friends. Like some little Davis pockets, some random tags. I've treasured these bags. More Autumn Leaves stuff. Mini paper bags. Where's Tracy? My extra treasured 7 gypsies. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Butter Dust. Thank you for being here. Hi, Susan. It all comes back around again. Is it back? It's back in right now. Slide mount. No, I don't know about slides, but I still have a whole box of glass slides because you know, I did the actual soldering one. I made a chain. I wish I knew where it was. You guys have seen it more than once. No idea where I would have put it. But yeah, I made an actual chain. But then we were like using UT. We would dip the sides of the glass slides in UT rather than like for those of us who didn't have a soldering iron. But it was fun to learn like back then. But it was fun to do little clashes. My 7 Gypsies tabs from 2003. Like I'm telling you, I spent a ton of money in 2000. Tags, pockets, envelopes. Oh, I really treasure. Even now, I don't even want to use these 7 Gypsies ones. Look at this. But I need to think of something. Like this bad boy, Autumn Leaves, right? It's the pocket, and it comes with one that's folded like a book and one that's not. But when I bought this so many years ago, well, just like with everything, I wanted to treasure it. It was too good to use. But we are using some stuff up now. But I feel, like I said yesterday, I spent watching Jamie at least 2 hours to clean off that shelf, organize everything. I threw out like half a garbage bag full of junk. Just, random stuff. I have a black one in there. I have these file folder ones I treasured. Some more of these. Little thingamajiggies. More bags back down there. Oh. And I am like, I'm going to keep this. I'm finally going to use this Razzafrazzin thing that I've saved for 20 years. So that's kind of like yesterday. I just kept finding that stuff. And I'm like, how am I going to store all this stuff? You have an old projector. Wow. Yeah, the projector slides, I'm talking about, those things are slides like that you can use for a microscope. The literally, like I have those other type of slides too, but these are like metal. I don't know where I've showed it more than once. Where would it have been? Where would I have put it? I don't know. The one I actually soldered from that class so many years ago. Usually I just keep it right here, but oh yeah, maybe it is right here. No, it's not it. No idea. So anyways, I don't know. Oh, yeah, we were going to glue this on. Today is Friday. Is Barb streaming today? Barb usually comes on at 3 or something, right? Who else? Is anybody else stream? Where did I put my... Where did I put... Oh, I'm like, where did I put my composition book? My journal is right there. I think... I'm going to try it over here, see what it looks like before I commit. Oh, well, we'll just commit. Well, what I'm worried about is if I put this here, what's the worst that can happen? Why am I worrying about what the napkin's gonna do? That's kind of silly. Need a... Yeah, it made you think. I have a lot of those too. There's several moving boxes of slides from my father-in-law taking all over the world from 1960. He had an Air Force career. Oh, thanks, Eileen. I'm hoping to run across Paris. That'd be wonderful, Anita. Wow. With today's technologies and stuff, is there not a... where did my brush go? Like, is there not a digital, like some type of slide reader? All right, I need some gel medium. This one's matte medium. This one's almost empty. I've been trying to use it up the past couple of days. Now, my napkins, my whole collection of napkins is on the dark side of the room. I'm going to put it all the way to the edge. So yesterday, like I said, I spent oh gosh, more than 2 hours cleaning, and then 3 or 4 hours working on my members only project. Oh, so I had a pretty productive day yesterday. Now, what does that look like? Nothing but mud. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to put some faces. I'm going to put this Jane Davenport faces over here. I'm just using what I have, what's around me. Trying to get into the mood. So like I said, I've been so inspired by, Kathy and Kathy Arbor and Debbie Epps and Kathy Berg and Colleen and everybody that's doing all those die cut, like the jelly printing, eco printing they're calling it. Jelly printing with plants and stuff. Well, my backyard, not just jelly printing, but also die cutting. That's why I cleaned off those 3 shelves to get at my die cut. Oh, thanks, but it does. They look like they belong there. Doesn't it look? Does it look too? It looks muddy because it's my page is so dark. Raz or frazzing, and I don't. Where's some washi tape? I hate that when I can't get it apart. I need Jane's, not Jane, Jean's washi tape trick. You just need to buy one to view them. You got your diamond pens and the Arteza watercolor books. Awesome. Are you liking them so far? All right. Jean told us to put 2 pieces of tape on either side of the napkin, and then it will come apart. I don't know why I'm singing that. The sing-songy voice. Oh my, I've got tape everywhere, this everywhere. I mean, I guess I can, when it dries, maybe I'll go around with some white around the flowers. I don't need. Oh, that's upside down. I've got tape on me. So there's so much going on in the background of this particular journal that this might just completely blend into nothing, but we're going to try. I think what she means by diamond pens, if I'm thinking, is that she means that these gel pens you can get on Amazon, there's a bunch of different manufacturers. Excuse me. There's one manufacturer, but multiple different brands that rebrand them under different things, different names. But if you look for diamond tip gel pens, they're called diamond tip. I'm trying not to hold it. Sorry, my hands are shaky because they have a diamond on top. But they're gel pens. So you have a tip like this. So the tip also kind of looks. Ooh, see how the tip is like that. So that's what I'm assuming she's calling diamond. But they're less. I mean, this is less than $20, or it used to be, anyways. Sometimes you just gotta. But really, really nice gel pens, my friends. Really nice gel pens. Come in a nice case. I'm thinking that's what she was. Night, Carrie Ann. I think that's what she meant by diamond pens. Yes? Okay, yes. Thanks, Tifa. All right. Glue this down on top of here. So I've added, you can see I've added the frottage, the rubbing over here and everything. Wasn't exactly a good undercoat, but oh, look at how right away you can see the. I still haven't downloaded that camera app yet, guys. My apologies. I'm waiting for Simon to get paid. I just have to watch Z Money for a bit. Plus, it's daunting. I am scared. I am honest, and that's what happens with my anxiety. If I get something that I'm like is frustrating me, I'll do everything else. Like yesterday, so instead of working on my computer yesterday, I spent 4 hours. I mean, which I needed to do anyways, but I spent 4 hours on my membership project. Right. So just bear with me. By tomorrow, I'm hoping tomorrow. I'm trying to. Today's Friday. I got hopefully by tomorrow night I'll be streaming with my new camera, so we won't have this not new camera, computer. But man, every time I open it, I get overwhelmed. So I open the computer, I get overwhelmed, then I just close it again, and then I go on and do something else. I procrastinate, but what's terrible is like I'm procrastinating, right? But I'm telling myself, oh well, you're procrastinating, but you're still working. You're doing your membership project. You're doing. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny. So, anyways, just waiting to get the apps. Yeah, those pens are from Amazon. Yeah, 19. Yeah, Miss Lady Diva. I forgot to mention that it was $19.99 for all those pens, plus, and I think there's 48 pens, right? 4 sets, 12. Yeah, and you get the refills. No, it's my member book project, Anita. You know, that's why I asked for everybody printed out things, but I don't want to say too much till Saturday till I have it shown. But yeah, it's the project that I'm working on for the members for the members class on Monday. If that makes any sense. You guys don't have any projects yet, but you'll be hopefully you'll be inspired on Monday with some projects. Oh, I'm so excited about it. But we're just in a really, like I said, I spent hours on it yesterday. But hopefully on Saturday I'll be able to show what we're going to do on Monday. It does look like it belongs on the page, eh? But how would I? Okay, over here is looking muddy, but you see a little bit of something. He can. So I mean, the napkin around the Jane Davenport napkin. I mean, it you can't see it at all. You can see that frottage there, like it was. Can't tell it. I can't tell at all. There's a napkin on here, other than that there's some random faces peeking out. But that's a pretty busy napkin for a pretty busy page, or a page that was already busy. I mean, even over here. So the rubbing I did was with the Prismacolor. Yeah, muddy's not the right word. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Like it's maybe not messy's not the right word either. I don't know what the best word to describe it. But even over here, you can still see under the rubbing because I use Prismacolor art sticks, and I just saw. Oh man, I need. They have a 48 set of the Prismacolor art sticks, and they were pretty cheap. Like it was like 30 something. 30. There's some layered business. That's right, but it does. There's lots of layered business going on over here. What the devil? How come I have? But there's a 48 set. Oh man, now I want it. I'm addicted to this rubbing this. I love it. I love how it looks. Like it's just a little bit different than stamping. And Debbie Epps the other day showed her beautiful comp book journal. And she's definitely added a lot more napkins and collage and stuff than I have to mine. Now, in real life, there is some dark. Let me look at the napkin. It would help if I looked at the napkin like without maybe all the background, so I'm not too. So that's what the napkin's supposed to look like, and that's what it looks like on my thing. Like you can barely tell that that's what it is. But what if I added white? Let's bust out the white charcoal pencil. Haven't seen that in a while. This is white. Well, there's a white Stabilo all pencil. So I just have this on the side to kind of see. Look, I already went around that where there's nothing there. That's something underneath. I just loved. If you guys haven't subscribed to Kathy Arbor, Kathy with a K, Arbour. She did some awesome eco printing, and then yesterday, yes, I just licked my finger and did that. It's my own. It's my own book. I just but she was using her eco prints and enhancing them yesterday. It was awesome. Go check out her video. I'm surprised Eileen hasn't yelled at me yet to go outside and get a leaf so I can try it myself. Some steam in here. But in my backyard, I just have the one tree. And that's, I mean, I have like this bush, but we will not be picking anything off of that bush. I don't even know. But I don't have any flowers. I have to go to my mom's house to raid her garden. My stepfather is the gardener. Well, so let's, I don't know. I'm just going to take a brush and wipe. And good morning, Laura. You look good in diamonds, my friend. Good morning, Gail. So if anybody wants to see something, sometimes it will. If anybody has a question, want me to try something, and I'm not busting out the Citrusolve today, Eileen. Anybody other than Eileen have a suggestion? Oh boy. Welcome 1141. So the Stabilo All is water soluble. It's like making milk bubbles over here. How do you say milk? Milk? Milk. People tell me I say milk funny. Milk. Milk. So I don't know if that white was a good idea or not. What do you guys think? Oh man, what I see in the camera is a whole hot mess. I didn't use my finger. It's too dark. So I learned something here. Definitely too dark. So the pages already, because I have so many layers, I think the pages, not that this is bad necessarily. I have to work through the uglies on this bad boy. Not that it's ugly either. It's just so dark that we're just going to have to bust out a good stencil and push it back a little bit. No body spray today. Nope. And you know what I found, my friend? I did finally find the 70% rubbing alcohol. This is from the Dollarama. Um, but I've had for a long time because now you can't buy this if you're left. I don't want to say. I guess I shouldn't say if your life depended on it. But anyways, it's very hard to find rubbing alcohol these days. I mean, almost impossible. I think I might. I keep wanting to use these pieces of paper. No, we're just gonna find a good stencil, and I found a couple of my other stencils like this. These are Orly Avenari's stencils from stencilgirlproducts.com. Some of her more funky ones. I love this Orly Avenir. It's got like her skeleton's got some drips. Love that. This is everybody one of my favorite ones. Seth Apters. The one with I love the one with the numbers. My own stencils from Stencil Girl. Another Orly Avenir one. Some of Patty's. Love, love, love Patty Tully Parish pictograph stencils. This is from istencils.com. Some of Patty's, and what everybody knows, one of my all-time favorite, and I don't have any of Patty's newer ones, like say within the last year, but I called this arrows. I don't know what she calls it. I forget. Poor Patty. I will rename all of her stencils. Oh, tribal squares, she calls it. This istencils.com, she calls this one tribal squares. One of my absolute, if not my pictographs, and that one, I just love the geometric. I'm going to keep that out. Pictographs. And this one from iStencils from Patty, one of my favorites. Trying to think. What is it called? It's got so much paint on it. Back and forth. Back, forth and forth. That reminds me of some type of 90s song. Anyway, just looking in here. Get the arrows smaller. Sticks and balls. I should not have gotten so excited about sticks and balls. I'm looking for tree branches. Is that, how did you know? Tree branches. That's exactly what I was kind of going for. Tree branch look. Just stripes. This one's kind of bamboo-ish. All right. Oh, my other stuff. They've been sitting now in a bath for a week. And I've now used, I kid you not, 2 full bottles of the 2 full bottles of the wash. The Murphy's oil soap. I cannot get off. So some of these, for example, this stencil has a ton of, these have multiple layers of paint. So the problems I'm having, especially with my brayers, if my brayer has a roll, like maybe we should do some jelly printing today. Anyways, my brayer, if it has a layer of craft paint, the craft paint is just not coming up. The acrylic paints, like student grade or whatever, they come up no problem. But the craft paint, I'm guessing the Murphy's oil soap isn't affecting the craft paint as easily as it affects regular, like acrylic, the more of the plastic. So whatever's in the craft paint. So literally, I'm in the tub, not in the tub. I'm on the side of the tub. I'm not in there with the stencils, although maybe I should be. So I'm in the tub trying to scrape off these layers that are just, some come off so easily. But if it's for something, maybe somebody else has a better tip than that. But I cannot get, like literally you have to peel it off and scrub it. Oh no, you're. Oh, I thought you said you're sick in bed. You're still in bed. You need to get up for work. Elizabeth, am I supposed to add dish soap to the Murphy's oil soap? Debbie's asked me if I added dish soap. No, I've never ever did it before. Is there some secret that I did? Like my plate's good. My plate's clean. But all these other ones, okay, sticks and balls. And I think that's what it's called. I don't think I made up that name. Oh no, this one's just called stick ball. Not no. There's no and. Stick ball. How much dish soap? Okay, I'll add some dish soap to it. Now it's in like a. I have a at the Dollarama. I bought a kitty litter box, and that's where all my stencils and my stencils and my braid. Not all of them. Stencils, brayers, and embossing plates are still in there. Uh, but the craft paint's just a pain in the butt. All right, stick ball. And should we go? This, Patty, did you design this stencil to fit perfectly on a composition book? Look at that. It's exactly the right size. Like, look. Sticks. Yeah, I'll add the balls. We need the sticks and balls. So what should I just go in with? It's gonna be a light color. Should we go with a light? Yeah, it needs to bring some light. So what color of paint should I do, my friends? Drink some coffee. Oh. And hot water. Well, that's a problem. The Murphy's oil soap that's in there now has been in there for 2 days with it. I don't have any more Murphy's oil soap unless I can't go to the Dollarama. What was I doing? Craft paint. Because I had that bottle I was wanting to use up. Vanilla. We were using a color the other week. Oh, this crafty paint. I think this needs to be stirred. I'm just going to get one of my sticks. It's a bamboo skewer. I just got some Craft Smart paint here that's super old. Well, it's not super old. A little stir, make sure it's good. Oh, got a spot right there. I guess that's where the stencil wants to be. This color is it's called vanilla. All right, find myself a sponsor. Just gotta. Could I not find a bigger sponsor? That might take forever with that. There we go. This sponsor is a little bit crooked. Okay. Now this is tricky business. Oh, and I shifted the stencil. For what is going on? I obviously next time I think I need to make sure I have drink my full cup of coffee before I'm allowed to go live. I can't art properly without my coffee. We're making a whole heck of a mess. My stencil's shifting all over the place. But I didn't do any warm-ups today. And I guess just like if I was exercising my body, if I didn't do any warm-ups in art, I can't expect to be, I don't know what on top of my game from the moment I wake up. Man. How not to stencil. Actually, I like that. I just need to move this. Let's see. It's not a repetitive design in any way. I should have made sure. I want to make sure it goes off my page a little bit. Looks a little wonky. Kind of like that. Let's go just down a little bit more here. Oh, okay. Well, it's a little too much paint. Oh. So I'm just trying to bounce up and down. Take a peek. That's a little bit, but now you can't see the napkin at all. I don't know about that. Don't you know about that? I'm going to keep this over there. I'm looking for a little card here. I just put paint on probably 5 pages. All my pages are going to, well, it's craft paint, so it shouldn't stick together too much. That's a challenge of working in this book sometimes, is the pages, they're lumpy bumpy. But I like a challenge. And that's what this book for me is supposed to be all about. I keep forgetting that. Like, I'm trying to create finished pages, but that's not what this book, that's not why I started this book, right? Like, I wanted to I'm gonna put these spots. Like, this book is just supposed to be about playing. You know what I mean? Not worrying about where things go. Just getting, for me, right? It was just about getting back into creating again. So I shouldn't be so hard on myself, that doesn't look good or this isn't like that. That's not what this book, the intention of this book was to begin with. So I need to just cool my jets, stop being so hard on myself, and just like I said from the beginning, create art for art's sake, just to do it. This is again Orly Avenary stencil from stencilgirlproducts.com. This is just supposed to be about playing and seeing what happens. I need a new baby wipe because now I'm just spreading around the paint. Let's wipe it back over here a little bit so it's not too harsh of a line. Am I anywhere on camera? There looks like there's drips coming out of nowhere there, but I guess that's part of the stencil. I think I'm just going to do this up a little bit. Talking to myself, it's all right. They say you can talk to yourself, it's no problem as long as you're not answering. Maybe a little bit through here. So you can see like I've already got so much paint on this baby wipe, but it's just spreading it around. She's kind of peeking through the drip there. Good morning, Dorothy, or good afternoon to you. But one thing I found out is that and if you don't have the embossing folders, like with the rubbings, with the frottage I'm doing, I did notice, or notice isn't the right word, but I did find out or test yesterday that if you have, now this has a couple of layers of paint on them, right? Because it's just cardstock that I put through my die cutter. Is this dry? Heat gun. Now, I don't know. I guess I should try it. I have my die cutter here. If you don't have the embossing folder and you just have, embossed piece of cardstock, it still works. I'm just going to do it over here. Get my art sticks. Again, they have a oh man, I need to get my hands on that 48 set. I'm going to do something bright. Let's go with purple. So if you don't have a fade or the actual embossing folder, you can use a piece of cardstock, but you're just not going to get the maybe as crisp of a rubbing as if you use the embossing folder and if you didn't move your paper. Can you even see that? Barely. Let's try another one. We have this one. And like I said yesterday, I got out the die cutter, so where I cleaned it all off and everything, so it's ready. I'm going to, I have some, they were called pounds of paper from Club Scrap. I used to get all the time. So I have so much like cut cardstock in different sizes that are small sizes like that. So I'm going to emboss a whole bunch of them. So yeah, if you don't have the fade, you can use a piece of paper, but it's just not going to be as crisp as a design. Does not like me. All right, now you cannot tell at all that I put down that napkin. It's hiding again behind it. Let us see. Maybe the challenge today should be using, like I said, I found these Babel, and I have on the dark side of my room, I have the blue Fiskars ones. Who remembers those? Were they made by Fiskars, I think? Blue. They're blue plates. Have a good day, Jane. Hope you're out there with the bees. With the bee. Ooh, what's this? Cuttlebug Paris. Was this an embossing folder? Where's that embossing folder? Paris. That is gears. Ooh, ooh, I've got a pencil. Oh, I sound like Joyceage. Ooh. Well, there it is. The map one. Oh, I have been missing out on rubbing these things. Let's see. I didn't do any for Taj over here. Let us do the map. The Paris. This is an old. It's actually called Old Cricket Cuttlebug Old Paris. They don't make cuttlebugs anymore, right? You have the blue ones? Exactly. I forget what they were called. Which side? I don't know if it matters, male or female on this one. Put that down there. I'm going to go back to that other page. I just have to think about it for a moment. Oh, I was going to use some of those collage stuff. I'm all over the place today. I'm going to use a red art sticks. Oh. Every time I do this. I know you guys are probably sick of seeing it, but I'm addicted, my friends. I am absolutely addicted. Maybe not the best page for that. Yup. Oh! But this isn't it's a Darice one. So I would have bought it, I don't know, somewhere in the on some US trip I was on. But no, we need the pencils. We need to see how that's going to look. Let's just do it down here. So it makes it, I'm going to make it look like it's coming off the bottom, or that they are coming off the bottom. I'm going to use a blue maybe. Little. Glenda, do you need the name of it? Oh, little. That's the first time. I bet you that's the first time I've used this. This one with pencils on it. Do they make Cuttlebugs anymore? Cuttlebug Old Paris. I remember like buying this, maybe Joann's, on a trip anyways. This is a Cuttlebug one. Queen of Hearts. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. No. Joker ain't the only queen. I know I can't sing. And I put that here. Queen of Hearts needs to be red. Now that song's gonna be in my head the whole. Not that it's a bad song. Laying on another line, think of my life. That's what I don't know if the Queen of Hearts belongs on that page. Hard to see. Hard to see on that one. Oh, we got to go back to this other page. Did I probably glue it together? I got too excited about embossing folders. Oh, I probably glued it shut. We need to put up. Oh yeah, glued them together. Oh, not quite. I don't like the way that I did that. That happened. So let's see what we've got. I'm gonna use what's around me, which happens to be, like I said, these old DMD collage packet things. See if I can find. What's this one? European country, Victorian. There's an Asian one. Another Victorian. Oh look, somebody left some tissue in here. We'll use that. And it always came with, like I said, these pieces of cardstock and stuff. That little piece of corrugated paper here will be good for some rubbing. I thought maybe I could find some type of, if I need a chicken. I don't know if I'll use a chicken on that page, but that chicken, I can find a place for that chicken in this book. What else do I have in here? More old, some 7 Gypsy tissue. Exotic Adventures. Possum stew, just what we just what we need. Mouth-watering fried catfish and possum stew. Yummo. Random tags and tags. Is that the Mormon temple? Utah? I guess so. All right. This chicken's probably not going to go on this page, but I'll need to cut out this chicken. I don't know. I don't know why I all of a sudden like this chicken. So what did I do this morning? A whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of talking and a whole lot of nothing. Hopefully you guys are being more productive out there. Thank you so much for being here, hitting the like button, making sure you're subscribed. All that fun stuff. There's so much going on the YouTubes about people saying that people are being automatically unsubscribed, and I don't know if that's true or not. But just take a peek. I think Simon is going grocery shopping. And I don't know why I can't. I don't think the chicken goes on this page. But I like him. He kind of needs to be on this side of the book though, right? To face that way. This is gonna. So I think I need to employ my practice of, if you can't If it's frustrating you, turn the page. Let us find a page for our chicken. We'll let that dry. We'll come back to it later. The chicken is inspiring me. So let's see. This is more of a brown page. Well, I guess it's a rooster. Should I even be saying chicken? Here, chicken, chicken. Kind of like them over here. Kind of goes nice with those pages. Actually, what do you think about this? Now he's blending in over here. But if I glued him down and outlined him, kind of like him over there. That one looks nice. I might have to go choose the grocery store with Simon. Oh, I like in the back this it reminds me, it's not quite Harlequin, but that's kind of what it looks like. And I definitely can add some type of Harlequin stuff in here. There's definitely a lot of the same colors, but I use this, a lot of the same sprays. So maybe I have my chicken. Doesn't quite go with that, but I'm gonna let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Oh, that one is the water one. I'm just gonna spray it with some Moonshadow Mist here. Bucket of Blood Red. All right, some splot, some spray.
Going up.
All right. Yeah, Simon's leaving, so I think I have to take off, guys. Simon to go to the grocery store. Do I want to go? I don't want to go, but I definitely should have to go. All right, guys. I'll be back a little bit later on today. I'm pretty sure we'll watch Barbad 3. I might pop on before, so make sure you're subscribed with the notifications on. I do try to tweet or and post on Facebook when I go live too, but I just have to go to the grocery store with Simon. Thank you all for being here. Now he's going, and here I am like, well, this chicken will go good here. Thank you so much for being here, my friends. I know it didn't do too much this morning other than yap, which is what I do best. I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. I shall be back to see Barb. I'll see you all around on the internets. Oh, I'll write that down. I shall be there, Debbie. You did say that, actually. I was watching. All right, now that I remember. All right, my friends. See everybody soon. Much love. Oh, he's leaving.